Alrighty. Oh, I forgot to pull up a quick chat. I forgot about that. I've also got to get audio and shit changed. I hate the light control. Oh well.
Helps if I turn it on. Okay. I should have. Oh, nope. Twitch. Twitch chat. We need Twitch chat. Get over yourself, Google. There it is. There. All right. I'm gonna do some Fallout real quick. See what's going on over there before heading over to Pal World. So, kind of start giving you guys a bit of an update. Yesterday was actually interesting for me. Doing my typicals, talking to the AI, talking about exactly what I was seeing in physics and my observations, what my research has led me to. And then ended up seeing one of the latest scientific headline yesterday.
Your friend Hunt from Pal World finally.
Wrong button. It's like, come on, Steam, stop being stupid. Oh, that's not the right one. It's that one. No, we ended up having our night and playing repo. So it's just like, okay, well then, if she decided you didn't want to run through it with me, then that's not a problem to me. And hello, science. But the scientific community split open a proton and saw that it was made of quantum stuff. In other words, the quantum layer of physics, which was the last piece needed to prove my theory. It's put me in a place where it's like, okay, I'm having to come to terms with this fact, as well as I got to start actually writing the whole thing out. I got to get it published. And that's going to take a little bit. I certainly am not doing that tonight. I probably can't do that in one day.
Stuck at work, unfortunately.
Roger. I got coffee and flat Pepsi. It works. I have my Dubs. Gorgeous baby. Eventually, there will be a Dublin cam. How well can you guys see her? Oh, you can't really. It's a little too high up. That's good thing I checked. Here we go. That's much better. So this base is going nicely so far. Keep it so far, because it is definitely not done. I like the fact we got people spawning here. Click. Oh.
I'm still slowly working on my role for death game, and I do mean very slowly lol.
I kind of figured it.
On the main menu, next is the options menu.
Nice. That's actually some pretty damn good progress considering everything, dude. Don't beat yourself up about that whatsoever. That's okay. If we do end up starting our own development company for games, I know exactly how to code the physical space and sound and everything. And it'll make it run on a lot more machines. But of course, that would require the person doing the coding to understand the physics. Or at least have it to where the coding software being used completely understands physics so you don't have to write it all again. Yeah. I love how this space looks. The rest of anything I'm doing out here is meant to be trophies and wall hangers and shit like that.
Picture is temporary because I had AI whip it up. Once I can get an actual artist to draw it up, it's getting replaced with the REA.
Fair enough. I can't say I blame you, honestly. It's just like my logo for my channel is temporary for that same reason. Yes, I modified it afterward, but still. And no, I'm not happy that I had to go that way, but I couldn't pay nobody. Art is not what AI is intended for. That's a personal opinion. It's not to say that using it temporarily is bad, but it's not something that should be relied on. I think people have been finding their ways down here.
To happen as a placeholder to get the idea across.
Exactly. And that really is a good way to use it, if you're going to use it for the art purpose. Definitely better than trying to make some fake ass videos. Duh. Back downstairs, doofus. Workbenches are downstairs. I can see why you were talking about burning through your freaking 45 ammo so quick with that cursed Elder's Mark. Holy shit.
Have I ever sent you the picture for the game menu?
Honestly, I cannot remember.
Breakfast for dinner.
Okay. Okay.
Wish we had a way of making toast.
Pop. We do. You can make toast in a frying pan very easily by buttering both sides. It's the same idea as doing a grilled cheese, except you don't add another piece of bread or cheese. If you make sure that you do it right and don't over butter the bread, it'll get nice and toasty. Otherwise, not having butter, you have a better chance of burning bread.
What do you think? Just a sausage? No burger?
Well,
What I'm going to do is I'm going to just crack all the eggs and mix it in there and start frying them.
I was going to say, if you're just going to do it all together, might as well use the burger. Help spread it and make it a bit more even. Yep, it was you that passed gas in the elevator. Oh. I got in the elevator. I was like, oi! I think Dad farted in here. The people that were standing at the elevator behind me kind of decided not to go. I was like, okay. I waited too.
Just send it over.
He's
gonna have to go back to work.
Hold on. Roger, science. Fuck. Alright. Everybody, I'm going to have to come back because I told Dum Dum when I plugged in my router and put it in the top port instead of the bottom. So Dad needs to be able to get access to that port. So I shall return.